So, I'm making this video to talk about illness and upgrading. So this is going to be an overlapping video style. I don't feel the greatest, but I know that because I don't feel the greatest and my body is healing and repairing itself, it is the best time to upgrade my mindset and to rid myself of things that no longer serve me. So, when you are recovering, which I'm going to get up and actually make the teas and do the whole thing. I have a wee one, so he can't do those things. I mean, maybe one day he can, but the point is to not sit here and pretend like, oh, everything's perfect and everything's well all of the time, but to know what I'm doing while I'm ill. And so there can be this heaviness, this feeling of, needing to withdraw, which is great, right? Because when you can take that time to yourself to look within, sometimes there's an achiness, sometimes there's fevers. And if you have a fever, this one's a really great one. Because of how DNA works and how all of your body is being activated, you're in a soft, molten, think of it like sugar, right? Because there's a phospholipid bilayer on DNA, but we're not going to get into that, okay? So when you have sugar and you're making caramel, you can go Google this in a second if you want. I'm sure there's a short on it. But you take this granulated sugar and you heat it. And then it starts to change. It starts to, we'll call this alchemy. It changes. It cooks. And it starts to caramelize. And it changes not only color, but it changes texture. And it changes its consistency and how it behaves. That is just like you when you're ill and you have a fever. Or let's say you have vomiting, which sucks, or diarrhea, right? You're losing massive amounts of water and you're being shooken up because your intestines are squeezing, your muscles are tensing. I thankfully am not in that stage, so that's always good. But when you're losing water, water has memory. It holds it, so you can actually get rid of, oh, I have a black mindset, or oh, I have a victimization, something that kind of keeps coming up. Or maybe there's racists in my family, and I'm tired of racism here on earth, and I want to purge that from my body. So once that is being, because you're actually purging, you can actually say, I'm going to notice everywhere it comes up in me, and I'm going to release it. Where I need to feel better than someone, or I feel less than someone, or I feel like I'm in lack, or I feel like the things you want to get rid of. But there's still substance there. You're still there. You're still here. See, the point of illness is to not just make you feel bad and then you feel better again. It's part of it. The other aspect to it is a spiritual and divine aspect. Are you being cleansed out? Because we're in a new earth paradigm. We are stepping into the golden age, but we are seeing the dark ages pass before us, and that is where most people are getting this whole, I want to ignore the outside world. Well, if you ignore the outside, most likely you're ignoring the inside as well, and there's mirroring happening. So, if you can turn any moment into an alchemizing moment for a better world for yourself and all of us, humanity, plantly, and animally, nonetheless, you can create a paradigm, or vortex, that lets you get rid of and develop get rid of and process out things that, so that mucus, that phlegm, that thick, concentrated, yes, germs, it's an air quote on that, but it's also given me an opportunity to clear my throat chakra and to hear what it is that I am running away from. And if that's negative self-talk, or if I'm just perpetuating a negative spiral by going into trauma dumping with some friends of mine, you know. It's okay to have had those things, but we're phasing that out as a species, right? So, as much as I look beautiful while I'm ill, I wanted to provide this opportunity, because who knows? I may never get sick again. I may just be well all the time. If you've gotten sick, and it's a beautiful summer day, and this Leo season is kicking your butt, because that's when this is made. It's a wonderful time, as we're stepping into the new moon. It's a wonderful time to grow and expand and take this time for rest, because there's so much that can be done. There's it's like, oh, I'm here. I have all these things I want to do and want to do to feel better, but what's really going to make me feel better is getting rid of that mindset that it's not okay to rest. Getting rid of that mindset of, if I don't do these things, then I'll be in lack. Everything comes to you in the right frequency, in the right space. And if you are cleaning and your body is forcing you to be still, but it's for a reason. And sometimes it's more than just physical. Sometimes it's you've been running yourself ragged and you need to rest. Sometimes you've been saying all this negative things over yourself in your life and you need to clear it out. Sometimes you've just been poisoning yourself with toxic foods and maybe have a toxic environment. And it's time for a change. Do you feel better when you have a little sunshine and you go outside? Do you feel better when you're allowed to rest? Stay hydrated and remember you are implanting. It would be a great time to program some water. Hey, can you give me some water? Can you pour me a cup? Thank you. Okay, we got a little water. Thank you. Got a little water. And this water, is how it, life is so full of abundance. They're so full of grace. Everything I need and everything I want comes to me. And it's always there for me. I trust the universe. It's a lot to program in a little water, but you're a lot of water, and, this is going to get everywhere in your system. So I thank you for the healing. I thank you for the love. I thank you for the grace in this time to share this love with not only myself, but with others. And you can see it's got a little bit of a glow to it now. That's not just TV reflection. Let's see if it makes me prettier too. How does that feel? You too can program the water that's within you. You too can reprogram your DNA, and I call that epigenetic reprogramming. What's on the surface, and you too can release what no longer serves you. Anyway, have a great day. I hope you enjoyed this video, and send orange juice or tangerines or whatever kind of citrus you got. I'm ready for that liquid sunshine. Have a beautiful day and feel better. I know I will be by the time you've watched this.